Hello, everybody. Thank you for joining me. I've got an an OTSL game, RTSL, with against Ricki. So here we are, and let's get underway. Okay. Not a good hand, but I do get D-stall, and D-stall is going to be holdable here. This may be a South Korea-Japan trade hand, which I know good players don't like. Let's get a little card tracking going. Blockade. Like to hold blockade, but I probably will wind up holding D-stall. We'll see. But yeah, 5, 7, 11, 14. Yeah, just very mediocre ops-wise. I do get 1 4-op. Okay. I get C5 and I get Suez. Okay. So, question is the headline. I want to coup Iran with Suez. So much as I'd like to headline it, I don't think I can spare the ops. I think Cambridge. I want to use a nice 3-op for that. Oh, is he going to set up Marshall? No, going to set up. Huh. Well, that begs that says Suez would be very helpful, but I want to. This it also says this could be defectors, so let's try C5. Okay, it is defectors. Okay, so C5 was the right choice. I think we'll take a 3-op coup and just enough. All right, I feel better now that I hit the coup with the 3-op. Okay, so I wonder if Ricki has Europe, but at 3-3-2 setup doesn't with defectors doesn't necessarily mean he has Europe. Boy, I sure am glad I used the 3-op rather than a 2-op. Okay, so next order of business is going to be to get independent reds out. I need to cover Iraq and get into South Korea. Okay, 4-op. Yeah, that all makes sense. Yeah, and the Jordan play is annoying, but I guess if he wants to spend the 1, if he wants to spend 2 in Iraq, he can. Two to get 1. No, gotta go to space. Okay, that makes sense. I would have liked to beat him to space, but covering up Iraq I think was more important. Okay, now let's go South Korea. That is problematic, but nothing I can really do. Okay, behind the 8 ball a little bit here, but I do have D-stall. Wonder if he'll coup here. Yeah, he's going to. All right. Now, this is where I do something weird. I'm going to do this. And rather than space US Japan, I'm going to force him to play into Japan immediately, and I'm going to take the empty AR. Give him an immediate problem to solve. Okay. Well, now he is not holding that, and he's not using anything else for it. Okay. Now I don't think I need blockade here. I think I'm going to coup Lebanon. Anything but a 1 stops his Middle East presence. Okay, well that's not great, but it's good enough. Meantime, if he coups back, now Thailand is sitting at 1. But so I don't think he can coup back. Yeah, if I had spaced U.S. Japan, he wouldn't have had to do that. Obviously, he wouldn't have Japan. But I like forcing him to spend 3 ops there when he had a bunch of stuff to do with his ops, and I didn't so much. Okay, IP war, yeah, he's got to do that. All right, well, now I have Middle East Dom, and I get the scoring. Okay, that was a really quick headline. Probably containment would be my guess. Duck is also reasonable here. I get decall, which is good. What the heck is my headline? I think I'm taking a big coup. Oh, is this just decall? Is that it? Am I decalling at DEFCON 4? Then that was a really quick headline. Let's see what he has. I have Middle East. Purge is gone. I have Marshall, which would be a good headline for him. I have EEU. CIA containment duck, 5-year plan. Probably looking at containment here. I don't think he would have headlined Asia that quickly. That decall, I would be trying to catch Asia with decall. I do want to get Nasser off. All right, let's just do decall. Yeah, containment. No surprise. All right, well, he's got a lot of ops. Okay, so clearly that. That, and then I think that. Then we take a 3-op coup. This, that, and then this. And then as long as I can just wipe him out of Thailand. How serious do I want to get on this coup? Haven't seen Duck, 5-year plan, or CIA. So that is an issue. That is an issue. I don't know if I want to spend China here. Let's see if we can get a roll here. We cannot. Well, China wouldn't have been good enough either. Yeah, that and that. Yep, makes perfect sense. Okay, and then I will take another coup here, I think, just to... Okay, flip over Panama. That's not nothing. I would rather have that roll in Thailand, but can't get everything you want. All right, I need to get into Iran. Ugh, I really don't want to give Marshall here. Yeah, Burma. Okay. I don't have D-stall food here. Because I need this, yeah. God, I am going to have to give up Marshall or China. Which I hate. I can't give up Marshall with the board looking with Europe looking like it does. I don't think. I should have gone Laos instead of into Thailand. If I'd rolled a 3, would have been fine. Yeah, that for sure. That for sure. Yeah. Okay. And I have to do that. All right, he played 5-year plan, so if I get CIA, that would suck. But I can. All right, CIA gone. That makes me happy. Yeah, gonna take that. All right, well, I'm gonna trigger Nasser, which gives me Middle East Dom. Make him spend 3 ops to stop it, which I'm sure he has. Oh, wonder if he'll poke. Nope, gonna take Burma. Yeah, that makes sense. All right, well, give me my 3 VPs, and I'll take 2 more on Mill Ops. NTPUN. I got decall. Duck and Formosan, the only cards on his side that are left. I sure would like to get some D-stall food. I do not have any right now. I think I made a mistake with that decall. Okay, Romanian does what? Yeah. Okay. Well, Romanian's great for me to get. Okay, here we go. Turn 3. I get Asia, which seems like the headline, right? Or no, because I can't headline. Okay, I get both remaining blue cards. I get Asia. I get Sock Govs. He gets Comic Con, Korean War, Vietnam. Also gets UN. I think this is a clear Asia headline. If he headlines IP War and hits it, then I'm screwed anyway. Sock Govs doesn't help me because I can't get into Italy here. Yeah, this is just an Asia headline. EEU would be a really annoying redraw. He does not have a good headline in his known cards. Oh boy. That's a great pull. That's okay. That's great. Okay, well, I hate spending all these ops, but I really don't want NATO to be active. I want a chance to brush Italy later, so yeah, that sucks. Not been getting the rolls this game. Got a 2 here, a 2 there, and a 2 there. So not been a good game of rolls so far, but I did get decall and destall. So that is good. Okay, gonna have to space duck and give Marshall, which I hate. He needs to take Libya back. Okay. 1, 2, and Algeria. Okay. Well, if he redrew Middle East, then he redrew Middle East. I don't think I need this Syria op. He might take Egypt. I guess I don't have a rush to destall. I could. I don't have a rush to destall, but there's also not much I want to do before I destall. So 1, 2 for sure. And then, is it Algeria? This would be an extremely aggressive destall. All right, I have 9 ops left. If I only do 2 here, that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I got to put all these ops in South America. I only have 1 left over. That might have to take Egypt. I also could leave Chile at 1. You know what? I've already locked up a playoff spot. Let's do an aggressive destall. Let us do an aggressive destall and make him respond to it. He needs to get 1 into Mexico and 1 into Algeria here, presumably. UN of Korean War. So I would assume he'll just put 1 into each. Yeah, okay. That's fine. So let's do 1, 2, and then take a Middle East dom back. Formosan's a problem on this board, but Asia's scored, so I'm not that worried about it. He just UN'd Korean War. Okay, well, he doesn't have Middle East, so mistake on my part thinking that he might. Okay, C5 was a redraw. So he's got Comic-Con, Vietnam Revolts, and an unknown. All right, well, let's get rid of this because we have to. Let's miss the roll because we have to. Okay, Comic-Con is very good for me to get because now I can get access to Egypt, or excuse me, access to Italy, even though I annoyingly have to give Marshall. Yeah, okay. Gonna put a third into Italy. Okay, let's do this. Maybe we put one there and one here. VOA is so problematic in Africa. But it's going to be problematic there anyway. Let's do this. He's got Vietnam and an unknown. I suspect we'll see. Yeah, that's too bad. That's also too bad, but okay. Let's just lock up South America. All right, well, that could have gone worse. Europe is ugly, but NATO is gone to the late war. De Gaulle is basically free for him. So my only hope of contesting Europe is a brush in Italy. Duck is gone and 5-year plan is gone, but grain is around. So there's a chance I could just lose to grain right here. Sadat timing will be really important as well. Yeah, okay. Holy Christ. Okay, this is a nice hand. I was about to say missile envy would be a disaster, but I have missile envy too. Okay. Let's think about this. It doesn't have to be ABM because I have missile envy. I would love to headline missile envy, but can't do that. Is it junta? I think it's junta. With Fidel gone, maybe I go Cuba with my junta. And it's a clear junta, right? Okay. Well, that was going to be bad regardless of when it came. I think I go Cuba here with Fidel in the discard. And I hope to dislodge him from Mexico. And then if I can get a 3, I take both countries. Okay, can't roll a die today to save my life. Then I don't think we can. Yeah, I think we do that. Oof. Okay. Well. That seems to be the place to start, right? Yeah, Eastern Europe is so bad. Okay, let's get OPEC off for 4. finally roll a die when I don't really need a big number. Kennedy for the event. Gunman, De Gaulle, and what? Portuguese. Okay, well, I'm glad he didn't coup that turn. I guess I have to space. Let's space Bear Trap. Gonna event that instead of coup. You've got nuke subs active. Like, that's a good event. That's a really good event, but I'm so surprised he would not coup there. Like, you had to trigger a Kennedy. I mean, yeah, okay. Decall, Summit, one small, how I learned. Okay, that's not the worst. I think we poke. For Sadat purposes, we got to stay relevant in that part of the Middle East. And try to dissuade him from cooing. Ugh. Okay. Well, if that, I mean, I expected Africa to be a disaster. And instead, he only took one coup there, which I answered with ABM. Okay. We got garbage here, and it's probably time for me to eat a purge. Oh, man, look at this. This is... Yeah, and I'm getting purged, too, I think. I wish I had held on to Bear Trap. Okay, CIA. There we go. That's nice. Glad that CIA is gone. Yuck. I'm giving NORAD here. The Pope and Voice are both completely ungivable. Sadat is really bad too. He sees South America in my hands. He might not coup. He might take Brazil or Argentina. Okay. All right. All right. Well, if he has Africa, he has Africa. All right. We're giving NORAD right away, and I'm going to do this. I hate just giving up my 3-up like that, and that could lead to problems. That like he could jam something because he knows my hand is so bad. But I want. So I'm now going to score South America immediately, whatever he does here. So if he flips a battleground, fine, I'll score it for 5. If he coups Colombia, fine, I'll score it for 8. But I got to get the scoring out, and then start dealing with these terrible cards. Salt ABM, how I learned, all in the discard pile. So he's not going to be getting. He can't take advantage of NORAD this turn. And then I have to figure out how to deal with the rest of this hand. The Pope Sadat is really bad. I might have to give the Pope and spend ops potentially repairing it. Okay, purge for ops. Okay. I'm just going to take that. And he presumably is going to score Dom in Africa. Or maybe he'll flip Zaire. If he wants to flip Zaire, he can flip Zaire. I have other problems. Yep. Okay. I have 5 in Angola. If he wants to realign it, he can realign it. Okay, so I got dominated in Africa, but that was happening regardless. I gave up an extra VP on Zaire, an extra 2 VP on Zaire, but whatever. Okay, now what? I guess we space. CRG for ops, I like. Okay. Kitchen, yeah, I'm going to have to give the Pope here. Ugh, I'm just so ripe to be controlled in Europe. I have never been controlled in Europe in a league game. But the last time I was, almost the closest I've ever come was in a game against Ricki. But I have to hold Sadat here. Space. He gets the VPs. All right. Rolls have not been kind to me this game, but I have gotten decall, destall, and 2 power cards. Ooh, that could have been nasty. Okay. Let's take a central Dom. He can, if he wants to coup that for a second Millop, he can. Otherwise, he was going to coup Colombia. Yeah, that's a problem. Probably should have overprotected Panama in case of that. Okay, I get Europe, which I cannot contest. Che is a good headline. Libs is better, though, I think. This defectors is gone. Yeah, this is a clear and obvious Libs, I think. He's probably headlining grain. Yeah, let's do that. shuttle. Okay. Okay, man, I've got to get friggin' Muslims off. But I have to coup here, don't I? Maybe I coup in Africa. Let him repair this. I think that's the maybe that's the play. Because if I coup this and I hit it, he'll just score Middle East. Is that crazy? Missile Envy is gone. Bear Trap is gone. I'm going to get to play Muslims. Yeah, let's do this. Okay, well, I rolled a 2 on my coup, so I'm glad I did that. Now, presumably, he will take back Mexico. And if he scores Middle East now, I'll be sad to give up the 3VP, but then I get Mexico. Okay, this should be 2 Mexico, 1 Nicaragua, I assume. Yeah. Fine. Muslims is just too juicy. I have to get it off. Okay, that's somebody who has brush and wants to hit Panama with it. So we're definitely doing that. Oh, we're rolling a 1. And the question is, do I coup Cameroon or Colombia? You know what? If he has brush and rolls a 3, he has brush and rolls a 3. Okay, well, that wouldn't have done anything anyway, so... Yeah. Just don't roll a 3. Okay. All right. Now what? I got a space Camp David. I got to score. There's no way I'm giving Camp David. Gotta just give up Europe. Let's just do it. Hits again. I hit to stop the double. Okay. Usuri's gone, but Nixon's around. NORAD is a unspeakable disaster on this board. I really need Quagmire. Okay, that's great. Okay, yeah, he was gonna score that. if I could Nicaragua, he was 100% scoring that, and I flipped that around. That was a huge swing. All right. Now what? I was going to take Saudi. But now I think I have to start overprotecting stuff. Because of stupid NORAD. Yeah, let's overprotect. NORAD's not even active yet, but what's that? Okay, I love that Canada's still sitting at 3. We need to beef that up. And all right, sure, let's get 1 into Saudi. That's fine. Or maybe I just take China here. I just take China here? No, let's put. I want to put cultural. I'm gonna put cultural back in the deck with Nixon coming. So, I want to beef these up because I would like to score this central dom. Maybe I just do this. 1, 2, and let's play aggressively rather than passively. He's probably got Brezhnev, so grain is coming next turn, but CIA is gone at least. All right, I have to worry about Europe next turn. I have a big Europe problem. Because I'm ahead in Asia, I'm ahead in the Middle East, I'm ahead in South America, I'm ahead in Central. Europe, though, is incredibly weak. Where's Warsaw? Yeah, Warsaw is around and presumably coming. Okay, and he didn't. Okay, he overprotected Mexico, did not go Canada. All right, let's see. Do I get Quagmire? I do not. But I redraw Purge. He's headlining grain. This is a clear purge. Yeah. Yeah, this is a clear purge. Warsaw in my hand is good. Matter of fact, I might try and hold it. Although, God, I don't want to give special here. Alliance is fine. It's just 1. Nixon's probably going to go to space. Yeah, I'm probably going to giving special and giving him a free NORAD. Go. This means he can't space Quagmire, which is good. So Warsaw, okay, grain, no question. Obvious. I can't hold a card at all. Okay, Hilku Zaire. All right, I'll get my mill ops. Missed the roll. All right, what are we doing here? Do we just give alliance here? No, I think maybe we give Sadat. And we'll miss on the coup. Okay. I got realigns here. Maybe we set up double realigns. I kind of want to event Muslims. Stop Central Dom here. Uh-huh. Okay. 4 countries of peace. Let's do that. Hate giving that. I hate it. Nice. Okay. Great. Now we space. Muslims doesn't do much, does it? I wish I'd taken China. Muslims, I would have liked to event, but oh, I couldn't space that. Oh, that is fantastic. Okay, that was a rough purge for him. All right, fix, do that. Where else is NORAD a huge problem? It's fine. We can make that. Let's do that, and then get at least one in here. protect Libya. Oh, okay, wow. Yeah, that makes sense. All right. Glad that's gone at least. Oh, I get duck and star. Oh, this is GG. I'm gonna lose now. I am going to lose this game now. Wow. Yeah, if he gets Cal or we will bury you, or a 3-op degrader, I just lose. But I have no choice. Wait, is Star Wars lose the game? Oh yeah, grain's in the discard, so forget about that. Yep. Okay. I survive for now. I still have to give up EEU, which is terrible. Yeah, I guess I do that. I'm up 11, but if he scores Europe and Africa, like, all of a sudden it's even. I don't have this one on the board yet. No, I do not. I do not have this one on the board yet. Oh well, no. Lads is my coup card, right? Yeah. Let's do CMC. This, and this. If he's got terrorism or 5-year plan, I just lose. So we'll wait to space. Well, I would have liked to have that one, but okay. Do I want to try and get arms race off? I don't think I do. one small step's gone, so there's no hope of me catching up in space, I don't think. So I got Space Star Wars. Okay. That is a shame. Let's get my mill ops out of the way. Yuck. But I already hit one. Okay, good. Now we will give EU. I can't imagine he's holding terrorism or 5-year plan. I cannot imagine it. But just in case, we're going to wait. Salt now gone, so I don't have to worry about it. Star Wars about to be gone. Oh, doesn't want to take his 2 VPs. Okay, Cal still around. Oh, yuck. All right, at least Asia is scored. Okay, I get Bear Trap, which maybe I will self-trap. We'll see. Headline is Junta, clearly. Even though I'd rather coup in Africa. This game is not one on the board. So if I space tear down and hold bear trap, I got to give all this other stuff, which this is not too bad. I guess I don't have to self trap. But I might do it anyway. We'll see. Okay. All right, well, that was a guilt-free 3, so that's not a good card for that to discard, but all right. All right, well now I have to self-trap. There's no... Okay, I have to self-trap. So what countries do I want to take here? I don't think I want to take Mexico. Because he can just, it's scored, he can realign. Egypt seems more important. Let's take that. Yep. Okay, how early do I want to self-trap? I think I want to do it right away, right? He's going to flip something. Hate self-trapping. I hate it, but there was obviously no choice here. So I'm begging to miss 3 rolls and turn this winning position into a losing one. Okay, what are you going to flip? Venezuela? Yep. Okay, miss first roll. Oh, I'm out. Okay, I don't like losing Venezuela, but it's not the end of the world. Okay, and now we'll take Uruguay for Dom. I could easily lose this game if both these scorings come. Easily. I also have a big NORAD problem, which he has not gotten a single op out of NORAD this game, but that could change. I would have liked to have that one. Okay, let's get my mill ops. I don't really want to give Camp David. Oh, that's nice. One here clearly. Yeah, let's do this in Southeast Asia. Okay. Now we realign. Nice. Not so nice. Not so nice. Okay. That's something. Just going to jack up DEFCON. All right, well, now I have to give Camp David so I can coup. Does he have gunmen? Is that what's going on? He's got gunmen? Why would he raise DEFCON like that? Yeah, okay. He has gunmen. Okay, well, I'll take another coup. All right, well, that's huge in Africa. All right. This now that Africa looks like this should be one on the board. Even if he gets Europe, even if he scores Europe, I should be okay. I mean, I guess if he flips over Egypt and scores Middle East Dom with shuttle, that would be bad. Okay, fine. Oh. Okay. All right, I get Cal. Ugh, this is a problem. This is not a great hand, but okay. What's the headline, though? Is it Brush? I guess it's a Brush of Italy. Yeah, it's Brush of Italy. Okay, 5-year plan is AR7. That gets spaced. I guess Cal could be just triggered. And then I can UN CRGs. Because what am I really excited about cooing on this board? Not much. That's not great. Oh, I can't brush Italy, of course, because of NATO. All right. Well, that was a brain fart. Mexico, I think it's Venezuela. Maybe Algeria, since it's not scored. I guess Algeria, since it's not scored. Okay. All right. I don't really want to coup here. This, and then give NORAD and lose what? India. Well, if he flips India, that's not the end of the world. Especially because that means I'll have China. All right, we'll do this. CRGs, though, is a problem. So being able to UN that is good. Blockade, I guess, will be AR6. Even if he gets Europe, I think I've got this one. I mean, ABM is around. So ABM can flip something in here, which would be bad. But I can still fight in Africa. He shouldn't get Dom, even with this hand. Yep. Oh, I wasn't thinking about Glasnost. Yeah, okay, that's bad. That'll be an Africa coup. Then another NORAD. Yeah, okay. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 to his 1, 2, 3, 4. I have Dom in Asia right now. Let's do this. All right, let's just do some math. Europe is 5 for him. 4. All right, I got 4, 5. I have 9 here. 4, 3. 7. Okay, there goes China. Happy to see that gone now rather than later. Okay, now it's time to get my coup. All right, you end this. AR3. 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, that's fine. Let's get my mill ops. Asia, I have Dom right now, but he can stop the Dom with 1 op. So let's figure Asia's just 2. Middle East is 4. That's 6 for me. Plus 7 is 13. Plus 5 is 18. Plus another 4 is 22. Whereas he'll have 5. Assuming it's Dom here, 9. Yeah, I should have this. Okay, cultural for a VP. Yeah. Okay. Well, if he's going to be taking African non-battlegrounds, I'm going to try and... Okay, flip 1. North Sea is scary. North Sea is definitely scary. Giving him 2 ARs, but I should be far enough ahead to win. Okay. Coup. Stop Central Dom. Yep. All right, I think I try blockade now. Maybe he has to discard something good. Okay. Stops Middle East. But only with shuttle. If he has Middle East, I just win anyway. Okay, Middle East. Should be good enough. All right. You now can't hold a card. All right, so this takes me to 11-3 in OTSL. So hoping to get to win my division. We'll see what happens. Need Browning to drop a game. Not sure who else he plays. Okay, 11 VP. So, nice win. Take that. All right. That wraps it up. Thanks, everybody, for watching. Have a great rest of your day. That was fun, but now it's done. So long, everybody.